What is going on, guys? With an E here, back again with another League of Legends video. This time we're going to be looking at Irelia's new rework. So right off the bat, my first impressions are that she's going to be like this hyper mobile split pushing kind of duelist, kind of like Fiora. Apart from her ultimate is sort of like a not like a Juggernaut, but just kind of forces people to duel you, especially if you're against another dueler. Because if I use it right now, if they walk through these blades, what will happen is they'll get a new crowd control on them, which is called being disarmed, and that means that you can't auto attack for 2 seconds, and they'll be slowed. So, I mean, even against like in team fights against like an ADC, the ADC won't be able to kite backwards too much without being disarmed. So, it's a pretty interesting mechanic, and it's one that's new to League of Legends, which, you know, makes it interesting. But straight off the bat, we've got Blade Surge. Now this is kind of similar to her other Q, as it's a dash. It now heals though, sorry, it now heals, but it's a dash and it resets if you kill the target. And it deals more damage to minions than to non-champions now, so it's should be relatively easy to wave clear with. It only costs 20 mana now, which is also good, but you don't get the mana back, so that's something to keep in mind. There is a passive as well, which I've accidentally skipped over, which is when she hits a champion with her abilities, she gains a stack of Irony and Fervor for 6 seconds. Her basic attacks will deal 11 bonus magic damage per stack. I'm going to assume the 11 bonus magic damage goes up with level. And at 4 stacks, which is the maximum, it also gives you 30% attack speed, and you deal 300% damage to shields. Now, once again, she almost seems like she's kind of made to counter what a lot of bruisers have been having an issue with recently, which is they just can't get through an ADC when they're next to their support. They kind of become useless outside of the split push. And this is kind of cool, having a anti-shield mechanic. That I think that's really good, and it's probably going to be good for the top lane. Like, I feel like a few more top laners should have this kind of mechanic in their kit. Her E, oh no, sorry, her W. So I'll show you her Q. It's just a normal dash, and her passive. It's when her swords go golden. Like, are her swords golden? Yeah, her swords kind of go golden. This is when, you know. Oh wait, there we go. Now they're golden. And I'm getting the extra attack speed, the extra magic damage, and if he had a shield, the extra damage to shields as well. Now, her W is quite interesting as well. It's kind of like a Warwick W mechanic, but also like a Fiora. I just like kind of adding all these abilities up to kind of describe what it is, where you get a damage reduction. If we watch, oh, I accidentally pressed it. I'm going to put auto refreshing cooldowns on. So if I hold it down, I have that damage reduction whilst I'm holding down W, and I think it's 55%, and I believe it scales with level. I'll find out right now. Yeah, it scales 5% per level, so at max rank, 65% damage reduction is not bad at all. And as I say, it deflects damage back. Does it? I was hoping that it would like deal more damage depending on how much damage she blocked, but by the looks of it, it just depends on how long you charged it. But it's still a cool mechanic nevertheless. And now her E. So it's a lower stun duration. The old Irelia E used to be for 2 seconds, but you'd have to be lower HP, current HP percentage than the enemy. Oh, Misfortune, what are you doing, pal? Come on. And it used to be on hit, which was one of the main problems that the community had with old Irelia. So they thought, okay, we'll stop it being single target and on hit, and we'll make it AoE, and you get the stack. And what you can do with that stack is press Q. It consumes the stack, but I can still Q. Oh, I've got auto cooldown. Refresh on. I'm also going to add a few enemies just so you can get a a feel for what this is actually going to be like. So, and I queued to that one twice as well, so show you once more. They've all got a stack. I can consume that one. Consume. I've still got my Q, but now if I Q, it goes on cooldown. And the same happens when you ultimate. These two have a stack, and you can refresh the stack, but the W will not apply it. Yeah, W won't apply it. So honestly, first impressions of this champion, just looking at her abilities, she seems like she's gonna be really fucking broken. But I guess it all depends on numbers and scaling and stuff. But she does seem like she's going to be doing the job that a lot of top laners really want a champion to be doing. So I've got to praise. I mean, I'm an ADC main, but I'm still, you know, happy to see a champion like this that isn't just like a, you know, like a team oriented. There we go, made it. Champion that, you know, people want to be able to feel like they're outplaying their opponent sometimes in the top lane, and this champion definitely feels like she's got the kit or the tools. I'm gonna get rid of minions because they're annoying, mate. Yeah, feels like she's definitely got an exciting kit. You know, there's an AoE stun, you've got resets on your Q. Like, you've got a lot of ability to be able to outplay your opponent with, and especially people that put time into learning this champion are definitely going to be rewarded. But that's just my opinion. I'm hopefully going to jump into game and be able to play her, but anyone that's played on the PBA will know that as soon as something like this comes out, it's not easy at all to get the new champion. So I thought I'd just make this quick little video to talk about what I think. I guess as for builds, I'm guessing something like this will be good. Will be probably really good, especially if you're not behind. Like if you're doing good, if you're ahead a bit, then something like this is going to be really good. Like a damage orientated build with deceivingly tanky, because you've obviously got the Sterax. You'll have to choose between the Sterax and the Morsari. And in my opinion, I'd choose the Sterax. So I guess that opens it up for you could go Deadman's if you want armor, HP, and a bit of damage. But they are reworking this a little bit, just to I think they want to give it a little bit more damage, and the slow be meaningful. See, it's 50% for 1 second now. Or Renduins if they've got like a really fed ADC or like a few crit champions. Obviously you can trade this out for Tabi, but I feel like this is going to be a good build for her. She has good, yeah, quite good AD ratios. Oh, and these two, not this. And surprisingly not on her ultimate either. Maybe Rage Blade as well, with the magic damage, on hit magic damage. Yep, that's everything I got to talk about when it comes to this champion right now. Keep your eyes out for a gameplay video, and I'm going to be talking about how I feel again. But that's it for this video. I thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, let me know what I did good, what I did bad, what you want to see. Unless you want to tell me that you want to see me playing her, which I'm going to be trying. It's pretty hectic on PBE at the moment. But as I said before, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.